Are you guys tired of spending your hard-earned money and then EA giving you terrible pack odds? Look no further. Come to MUTReserve.com for the fastest, cheapest Madden 21 coins. Use code JTibbs for 15% off your order.
Oh, look at what they done.
Yo, what is up, guys? JTibbs back with another video. I appreciate all the love and support on my videos. Also, guys, if you haven't checked it out, I just released a video about 3 hours ago on how to do A-gap blitzes in Madden. I know you guys have been getting A-gap blitz the whole year, and I pretty much break down how to do it and overall why it works. So go check that out. Link will be in the last video, I believe, that I posted, obviously, of course. So go check it out. All you got to do, like I said, click on my profile, go to videos, buy newest, and you'll see it the second to newest. So as you guys see in the title, I'm going to be showing you how to catch the ball every time after the patch, because if you guys didn't know, EA just released a patch, probably the worst ever, and it makes it to where it kind of ruined a lot of things, but it makes it to where, you know, you can't catch the ball like you did on a lot of really, really easy catches. It's really inconsistent. So pretty much go, like I said, and check it out for yourself. However, in today's video, I'm going to be going on a little bit of a rant before I get to showing you guys how to avoid the drop catch glitch, I guess you could call it. So, if you don't want to watch me rant for the next couple minutes, like I said, skip ahead in the video. I'm not going to tell you which point, but you guys should be able to figure it out. First off, shout out to Gut Fox. I am using his footage in the background, obviously, just to kind of rant a little bit and go off. So, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Now, if you guys haven't, you know, noticed or been living under a rock for the past couple days, EA Sports Madden just released a new patch on the 23rd. Honestly, it's the worst patch of all time. It not only buffed a lot of abilities, for example, run commit and now pass commit have their own abilities, which honestly, run commit never worked, so I guess cool, I'm hoping this ability works, and pass commit kind of worked, but in a sense, I mean, why would you have to pay for something, you know, or put an ability on someone that, you know, there's a feature already in the game for that? It kind of just deflates the purpose of the feature. I don't know if next year they'll just remove it completely or whatever, like if that, you know, maybe that player needs to have that ability to pass commit. I don't know. Nonetheless, though, dumb ability. Enforcer was nerfed down. Again, you have Avalanche, which is basically a better version of Enforcer. I guess it's going to be the new Enforcer, but why would you nerf it down? I mean, it already didn't work. Now it just, they don't even make big hits anymore. They just wrap up. That's about it. So I guess that's the new secure tackler. Also, like I said, these abilities were pretty good in the game, obviously, but now not that good. Bench press is still OPAF, and they did address, however, some things that were correct. They did turn off the chew clock glitch, which I'm happy about. Click-ons are still as awful as ever, and I guess that's about all they really touched. But the number one thing they nerfed, and everyone's pissed off about it, is the catching of the football. If you guys haven't played since yesterday, I would recommend downloading the patch and playing. You're going to see a lot of drops. I've actually lost a lot of games due to this. And the fact of the matter is, in tight games versus good players, that play that you call that works, you need to catch that ball, not drop it. Because if you drop it, that play was a wasted play. You're on 3rd or 4th down most likely because they are good players. And then obviously you're left raging, kind of like how I was. So I felt like I needed to address it in the video. EA Sports, if you're watching this video, like I said, I'm not using it to bash you. I'm just a little frustrated as well as the community. And I wanted to kind of get it off my chest because I know a lot of you guys know me for my tips, tricks, ebooks, and also really funny, entertaining gameplays versus Madden pros and YouTubers. However, there's a side of me that likes to play the game when I have free time. And this year I've been having a lot of fun playing Madden 21. It's been a lot of fun, a great experience, and overall I've been holding my own versus the world's best. And I've just had a lot of fun. However, with this patch, I think the game is going to be one of the worst ever. And it kind of sucks to say that because I had high hopes for the Madden year. However, the game is looking even worse than 20 right now. And that's hard to say. 20 was awful. But if you guys want to compare it to any other games that went downfall, I mean, EA Sports just keeps outdoing themselves every year. When you think it can't get worse, it does. So, I understand the higher-ups at EA want us to, like I said, have a fun, enjoyable experience. But at the end of the day, it's about making money. And they put that over the fun, enjoyable experience. Obviously, they're a company, so you can't blame them for that. However, there's a thin line. You can put a balance between a great game and making a ton of money. I wouldn't, you know, honestly mind if Madden Ultimate Team or any type of Madden mode or just Madden in general played a little bit smoother. Obviously, it didn't have to be perfect, but it played a little bit smoother than it is right now. And you kept on upping the price in Ultimate Team. I'd be fine with that. Obviously, that's your moneymaker. That's what you have to do. However, the big heads over at EA Sports feel as if they get everyone to where they feel comfortable playing the game, like your average person feels like they can compete with the best in the world. Maybe that person will turn into a mutthead, want to spend money on packs, compete throughout the year, play seasons every day, win Super Bowls, spend a ton of money, and overall make them a lot richer. However, like I said, this is very frustrating, and EA Sports should be ashamed of themselves. Not only because they've let that greed get to their heads, it's because now I understand they wanted to etch out the comp players, the pro Madden players, the people who actually take the game serious, but your game is a problem when you have people who don't even play it that seriously saying it sucks. I can't tell you how many of my friends, they all know me for playing Madden, and they say, hey, JTibbs, the game is terrible this year. I am not having fun. They didn't do anything to franchise. It's literally just a roster update. And when you have people who don't even take the game that serious, who maybe play the game or turn it on at least like 20 or 30 times throughout the whole year as a whole, then that is a problem. If these dudes are barely touching the game and noticing no changes, nothing significantly made, obviously there's a problem here. While Madden is, and like I said, EA Sports is $1 billion franchise, you guys have to do better. And I'm challenging you, EA. If you're watching this video, I doubt you are. You guys probably hate my videos. But if anyone from EA or anybody who has connections to EA watches this, I'm challenging you to do better. Obviously, the other games and the franchise as a whole is going down the toilet. And you guys are probably realizing that and trying your best to get it back on board. However, there has to be some corrections. The EA devs, the heads over at EA, the obviously heads of the pro, or I guess the competitive Madden scene, all those people honestly deserve to lose their jobs. There's only a couple good few people who are doing a great job. And the thing is, I understand when you're in that position, you need to pretty much suck up to the higher ups, obviously to keep your job, put food on the table for your family. However, like I said, there's a good way of doing this, and you could balance it well. Back in the day when Madden was fun and NCAA football when it was out was super fun, that was when Madden was at its best in EA Sports overall, and NCAA football too. But now it's just a franchise face down on the ground, just doing whatever the EA corporates say they want them to do. So that's pretty much it for my rant. Now let me show you guys overall how to catch the ball every time, how to use this to your advantage and avoid the drop ball glitch. Alright, so if you're just getting back from my ranting, like I said, I just felt like I had to get that off my chest. It sucks, but you sometimes got to do what you got to do. Now, what I'm going to be showing you guys is how to catch the ball every time. Now, what you're going to do, I accidentally hit random play. I did not mean to do that. What you're going to be going ahead and doing, and this is in coach adjustments. It sucks that you got to do this because it does take away a couple things. But if you don't want to rage when dropping the ball, you got to do this. You're going to go to your deep pass catching and intermediate pass catching and put it on conservative. Obviously, this doesn't mean they're going to make a possession catch every time, because you can user it. Obviously, you can click the button to user it, but if you don't, they will. So like I said, nobody really lets the CPU do anything in this game anyway, obviously in terms of offensive side. So you're obviously going to be comfortable there. Now, obviously, we're just going to go against some random defenses. Nothing crazy, nothing too special, I guess you could say. And I'm just going to kind of show you how it works. So overall, you guys are going to see that the catching is a little bit better. And like I said, right here, we're going to have, Mr. Mark Andrews make a nice grab right there. Shout out to him. He had a great game this week. However, like I said, quick throws are still kind of bobbled by receivers. Obviously, if you see this right here, you'll see maybe he drops it. Okay, actually, he caught it. But a lot of the times, the quick throws that you make with your players, obviously, because a lot of offenses in Madden are dictated on quick throws. However, this does work pretty well. I have labbed with it online, and it works a lot better than it should, obviously, because obviously you're going ahead and you're taking away those deep pass catching, that intermediate pass catching. Even though it says the cons are obviously on the deep pass, you can't rack as much, or the cons on the intermediate is you can't, like I said, rack as much too. You can still do it because obviously you can take advantage or control of your players. Obviously, like right there, that was just a tip. That wasn't something really we could have controlled. However, like I said, those quick throws aren't as good. Obviously, the patch did kind of mess it up. But if you throw to your flats, you should be able to catch it and make a really, really good play. So overall, I would recommend you guys doing this just to avoid the drops, just to avoid the frustration, and more importantly, to avoid everything else that comes in between. Because like I said, you do not want to get into it. Like I said, you don't want to get mad like I did when I first played on the patch. Save yourself some time and apply these coach settings, I guess you could call them. That about wraps up today's video. Again, I apologize for going on a little bit of a rant, but I felt like I had to get that out. Again, shout out to you guys if you watched the whole video. If you did, smack a like down below. Let me know, or I guess on the like button, let me know down below what video you want to see next. Until then, guys, I'm out. JTibbs signing off, and as always, peace.